2011, I started dance composition with a famous choreography Little, and this is the choreography work I did. I named it Studio's Night. And in the Studio's Night, every object, just like human beings, interact with each other. With the experience in dancing and choreography, I started to ask myself how the costume further link emotional and imaginary experience to our mind. My research began with the exploration of choreography, and influential Jonathan said, what can movement see every act of choreography is a negotiation with the pattern in body thinking, here the thinking. Like if I want to create M in dance, maybe when the M in my body is like here, and when it's like big like this, so I can like go with the three legs. And if the M is really big, I want to describe it's just like a architecture space, so I can present like M. Okay, so this is the imagination. And the mountain moves and the cross change as a result. Notice how your attention travels across the surface, where your awareness is like slipped into the volume they contain. This is my teacher said, and a famous, I think it's very beautiful portrait. A great poetic kind. Portrait is the spontaneous over of powerful feeling. It takes its origin from emotion reflected in tranquility. A common thread was found in my primary research. I believe costume can be a vehicle to make the connection between the movement, emotion, and imagination. And so my thesis seeks to establish the connection between the poetic design and pattern language of dance, because both of them involved the movement, the imagination, and the emotion. I attempted to design costumes serve the bilateral relationship between poetic design and the pattern language of dance. I research sense and move in nature. Here are some inspirations. A tangerine, a coral, a sensitive plant, and a roly-poly. And I started with shoes, interactive technology. I came up with different interactive modes, so I think about different ways to interact with shoes, with the movement. So this is my concept. It's about tangerine shoe with the form. The feet will feel like the tangerine is go with your foot, and you will feel like natural. And this is my concept of coral shoe. When stepping on the coral, and it will wrap your feet and turn into a shoe and interact with your feet. After that, I researched and did some experiments on different force sensors and made my own flex sensors. And also I researched and did some experiments on muscle wine and made my own experiment. And for the material, I also utilized the rice paper with some experiments. I melted it with water and glue and dried it in the silicone mold. And as you can see, this brush is inspired by roly-poly. I designed it for my shoe class, and I learned the shoe making by myself. And here are some photos. And the shoe will flip when you sense the touch. But this is the demo one. But with the technique, it's supposed can like the curl like this. A famous choreography Sally notes, in our daily life organization, we see how what we will affect the way we move and how we proceed. And yes, if I wear high heel, for example, I walk in an entirely different way than if I wear boots. So I explore different type of dance, which the dance movement is highly influenced by the shoe. Here are some, like Michael Jackson's the famous lean dance shoe, the twins shoe, and that one is the sponge shoe, and I think this one is the most scariest shoe. And also inspired by Miyake's midland dress, I designed a jump light phone case, and your finger can dance on the phone. And after that, I designed the jump height shoe, as you can see the sketch. The concept of jump height shoe is the heel itself has the flexibility, so it gives you a dynamic sense of movement. When you jump, the heel will be much brighter. And I interviewed my target user, Shi Han, and she loves dance, fashion. She likes eye-catching shoes. I made a mood board for her, and I did an exploration for sensing resistor. And this is the prototype making. And this is my final jump right shoe. She really loves it. A well-known Japanese fashion designer, he really inspired me a lot. Is that I thought about working with the body in movement, the space between the body and clothes. I want the clothes to move and to move. I'm so lucky to get opportunity to collaborate with a famous choreographer and dancer.
So this is so slowly and you tell the story. I cannot do all the things that I'm doing, running around, dancing, but I respect this so that between us, the movement.
I researched on costume with different friends in different fields, and here's some inspiration on different costume with some interesting construction of movement. Here is my sketch for jellyfish. Another concept of my costume design inspired by image choreography. My initial concept is about geometric shape, following with the body movement. In the beginning, I did some exploration with the straws. I created structures with different scales and connections. Finally, I was so excited to do the kinetic parallel was not only very interesting but also create unpredictable geometrical form with my body movement. I did test on myself firstly. It not only changed with the body movement but also create new geometric space for the dancer. After testing an image, she was so excited. She told me, in my choreography, I was always looking for that language material you showed me today, which is very fascinating because of the material putting together. The sculpture, like the moving sculpture itself, is creating incredible stories and bring emotions. The design test was beyond my expectation. Integrated with image choreography philosophy, the costume and the movement present a dynamic inner circle and outer circle visually. And also, I put LED to create another effect. I compared with the different fish wine. And I tested on email. She was so excited and she just grabbed an accessory piece. This is the prototype making. Also, I built this 3D model based on the shape of 3D scanning feet. I choose the strong and flexible material for 3D printing and shape away. And this is the kinetic sculpture costume communicates with emotional through the body and the movement of the dancers. It not only presents a dynamic form of kinetic 3D sculpture but also creates new geometric space for the dancer. The different light effects express the costume's emotion. For instance, a slow fade is breathing and a flash conveys excitement. And I'm so happy to invite my friend, a dancer, to give us a dance, to experience. sensing the touch as if the costume was alive. After that, I produced a workshop named the Sense Woo in a studio last Sunday, which is successful. I designed the workshop from costume to experience to a platform of participation. I designed the flyer and the post of the workshop. Here's the poster, and here's the workshop. Image is the professor and director of dance department in Queen's College. And here are some photos in the workshop. Everyone is engaged in emotional experience. I also designed the questionnaire for the participants to get the reviews. I would like to share the last question here, which is, please draw an image which presents your emotion now with a movement. As you can see, the image they draw give me a sense of happy, which makes me so happy. Thank you.